initially we had a lot of debates. People were talking about rock wool, PIR, PUR. So what I'm going to say is, after this session, PKR. PKIR. Okay? So we'll not go. So just to bury the hatchet, guys, from FM's perspective, be it rock wool, be it PIR, if it is FM approved, it's the same. Okay? I wanted to bury this right here. We will not go down this path. We will go down a different path today. Gentlemen, let us make this controversial and let us invoke the crowd here. So I'm going to push my questions very impromptu to you guys. 1.5 billion people, okay? Nikhil, Shiva sir, Prashant Saab, Tamotia, Uma Saab and Salim Saab. 1.5 billion people. Bhai, kisko farak padta hai fire protection ke bare mein? Aap batao. Does it really matter?
It does. And it really does, because if, as Abba Sahib said in that earlier thing, if we are sitting here and now since he has touched a topic of fire protection and I am on a opening wicket.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you another anecdote, okay? Personal anecdote. I was staying in a hotel in North India, and it just so happened that the room in which I was staying, the sprinkler was installed upright. It was a pendant sprinkler installed upright. And then that instigated me. I said, well, if that's the case, let's see what is happening in the pump room. Somehow I got the access to the pump room and the pump was switched off. So it does matter, not to anybody else, but as an individual. I can only say that.
All right, I'll take your points. Okay, Shiva Saab, I quickly want to move on to you. Sandwich panel industry, I mean, we all saw what's happening. Poised to grow. What do you think are major challenges? And do you really feel, I mean, people are worried about protection, etc., etc.? According to me, all they're worried is only cost. Please go on, your thoughts.
Yeah, see, there are two sets of customers. Today, the corporate sector in India is strongly looking at fire safety panels.
Wow.
So they are ready to invest.
So they're ready to pay how much you ask?
Yeah, not how much.
Please hold him later on. Corporate sector.
Not how much they ask.
Okay.
Whatever is the competitive price, what market will offer. See, today it is around 80-20.
80-20.
But retail also will pick up.
So 20% are willing to pay the price with the value. Yeah. 80% they just want to buy it on price.
Yeah. But that will change. And that is our endeavor.
Yes.
To make a big change.
Okay, and how are we going to change it? Prashant Saab, I want your answers on this, please. Because guys, he's a key person. This man is involved in specifications. This man is involved in drawings. This man is an architect, well-revered, well-known architect. And he's the guy who's writing all the specifications. Saab, please. Okay.
Right from the security gate, all the papers were lying there. Mm-hmm. You know, the packaging material. And I told him, Arey, how is this happening? I mean, do you want to construct another unit of this kind?
Okay.
And I am not in.
Okay.
And he said, Prashant sahab, itne saal ho gaye, ye plant ko 20 saal ke upar ho gaye.
Okay.
So there is no fire. Abhi tak kuch fire wire hua nahi hai. मैं बोला वो सिक्योरिटी ऑफिस सिक्योरिटी में जो गार्ड बैठा है
नेक्स्ट टाइम निखिल साहब को भेजेंगे उधर
नहीं वो सिक्योरिटी गार्ड जो बैठा है वो तो बीड़ी पीता है ओके सो आई सेड इट मोर सो डेंजरस but then we designed the unit with fire protection and all the rules in place and everything in Chakan. And believe you me, before we started that construction, the Bhosri plant got fire and it was burned over a period of 3 hours.
Wow. कब हुआ सब 20 साल पहले?
नहीं. It's a latest story. It's, I think, about 5 years old story.
Fantastic, guys. I mean, I hope this is not being recorded. This is.
And then he said, I am going to forget all my Marwadi strategies. Yeah. And I am going to go with whatever you are saying. And today, at factory, they got one of the best, box manufacturing unit award also.
Wow.
Absolutely 100% fire protection. Everything is done.
Wow.
As he says, the sprinklers are not inverted. They are in the right place. And the pump room is still working. So all those things are done. And I think what he has done now, he is trying to spread this message to the entire industry in Chakan.
Okay.
That whatever industry you do, please see to it, that it is not only getting an NOC.
Yes.
It's not getting an NOC. Warik Saab was there in the morning. So NOCs also can be managed in this country, but it's not that. I mean, it is, you have to be getting married to the safety factors and then leading to what I think he explained better, because architects are weak in figures.
Okay.
He explained that the ROI will definitely make difference. So that is number one. Number two.
Okay.
You had some other thing in the question?
No. I just had, I wanted, साहब उनका नाम बताइए वो client का next
नाम नहीं बता सकते.
next session sandwich panel seminar he should be here as an example sir.
Yeah.
Oh, inspiration लाएगा
We
industry
are
के लिए.
talking about 80-20. So what
80-20.
I'm saying is
Yes.
that these kind of live examples which are there,
Yes.
particularly around all our industrial areas, because
Okay.
as you know, Chakan, Talegaon and Ranjangaon all put together, our share is 40% in the market. So I know that, their mindsets are changed.
Okay.
There are many industries which have come back to us saying that 20 साल पहले हमने यूनिट बनाया उसमें ये सब नहीं है, but now we want them to be installed.
Okay.
So that is what is happening. We did a German company called Hager,
Okay.
in near Sanaswadi, and it's a German company. And when the Germans visited, they first asked who is the architect of this plan.
Okay.
Basically we had got a national award for that project.
Wow.
And there was nothing, as far as these systems were concerned, and that is because of the Indian team that they had. And they said it is not required. It's an electronic factory. Nothing will go wrong.
Okay.
And then because of the German insistence, we had to totally change it with all kinds of NOCs, not only NOCs, but systematic way of, getting the fire safety protection and detection systems installed.
Great. Quickly jumping on to Tamotia. साहब ने बोला बीड़ी जलाई ले जिगर से पिया. Bhai, we all know what's going to happen with BDs and cigarettes. Tamotia, we are talking about 20 to 80 or 80, taking the 20 to the 80. How are we going to change the industry? ArcelorMittal, they're making huge investments in India. They plan to be on the top. What is your vision going forward? And how do you navigate these challenges? Please.
Just to give you an example for that, we have been talking internally.
Okay.
And days are not very far wherein companies like us have to start taking certain decisions.
Okay.
When I say start taking decisions, could be a probability that we say that we, in spite of your requirement of being PUR,
Okay.
we supply you PIR. That's our standard, minimum standard which we maintain.
So even if people ask you, bhai mere ko PUR, PU chahiye, you say, I'm going to give you PIR.
So I think the correction starts from ourselves as a manufacturer. The responsibility starts from us.
Okay. What if I'm not capable to supply PIR? Not everyone is ArcelorMittal here, right?
Yeah, but then, that is how we, graduate and, we upsell. So somewhere it has to start, right?
Okay.
I think 20 years back, maybe the PUR was also not there in India. PIR is still relatively new for that matter. It's not being used so far. No, it was not used the way it is used today, right? So the consumption has increased. So it's a change. It's a process which is happening.
So,
Now, how can we initiate and how can make it a little faster is it all in our hands. So I think starting should be from us and then going forward it should be for the others.
okay, I believe. Okay, I'll take your point. Quickly jumping on to Uma. BNAL, guys, it's an upcoming sandwich panel manufacturer. And they've been supplying into a lot of government projects. I don't know how they do it, but they have. Believe me, they've supplied for defense tenders. And God knows on what price. Okay, we're not going down on that path. Okay. I truly believe that if we have to shift this 20 to 80 or whatever the shift is, government initiatives are a key. Government initiatives will play a key responsibility or a key role. Please expand on this, and give us your strategy in terms of selling into government projects also, please, so that others can learn. Go on.
Yeah. See, the key to get into government is, for example, you should have specifications and everything laid down clearly with them.
Okay. So what does the government ask? Do they ask PU, PIR, Rockwool, or?
No, they give the requirement, what they want to maintain. For example, in terms of fire,
Okay.
in terms of temperature. So you should understand the customer's requirement properly.
But are they well educated, sab? If I use, for example, substandard material, this can burn, or this can fall down, or this can collapse.
No, they have very qualified, highly educated engineers
Wow.
on the board.
So next time we'll attack this highly qualified engineers on the board. Okay, please, if you can, share us few names or lists. Because sab bechne aaye hain, sab. Come on, end of the day, all of us want to do some business. Right, guys? Thoda to energy dikhao, bhai. Yes, please, go on.
So not only in military, there are a lot of other public government institutions
Okay.
where we have to pitch in to get the products, and it has to be laid down, and guidelines from the government also has to come to us that usage of sandwich panels,
Okay.
be it PIR or mineral wool panels, be a lot of restrictions are there,
Okay.
or a lot of license or whatever it is, it has to be done away with.
Okay.
So the free usage starts, then the public gets into more and more understanding of the solution that is being offered.
Okay.
Then comes the design element and everything. So once there is a foolproof offering in the market, it is only a replication, in all the cities and villages, etc.
Okay. So do you think BIS is serious about sandwich panels and they're making any changes? Salim Saab, I'm going to come back to you. Just let me finish
We are
this quickly.
constructing buildings, hangars in Leh, Ladakh area,
Okay.
all with sandwich panels.
And what are the specifications? If the general crowd or public can understand.
PIR?
PIR? Sure? Guys, good news for PIR. So they've uplifted themselves. So the first step is done, upliftment of PUF to PIR. Okay? So I'm going to quickly jump back again, sir. Prashant Saab, I mean. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
All Jawans were trained in Indore factory, Pithampur factory of Lloyd's, and all the panels with this specification of PIR. I'm talking about Operation Vijay Kargil 99. And then before that, one weather station hospital was built in Antarctica with the same, with this technology, our Indian hospital.
So Prashant Saab, sorry, I'm going to put you on under light, okay? Sure.
Incidentally, sir, you spoke about defense. Military, Navy, Indian Navy is the first one accept PIR, and I'm talking about 20-25 years back, NCD specifications. We take government organizations very lightly, but they are, some of them are very, very ahead of us.
Number one strategy, number one takeaway, pehla step, government se bechenge, theek hai? Yes? Okay. Again, I'm going to put you under light. What do you think are key initiatives taken by the government, especially on BIS standards, if you have any info on this? To upgrade themselves, especially you can talk about from...
We are working with CPWD, PWD and Indian Railways.
Wow, okay.
I think, there have been quite a mindset
Change. Okay.
There have been demands now to, try and teach them. I'm
Wow.
talking about that word
Okay.
because I've written a book called Architecture Awareness for Railway Engineers.
Okay.
And, so the mindset is gradually changing through that. I'm talking about, right, starting from the basic design factors, maybe colors, up to the new materials, new technologies.
Okay.
Because I tell them that forget about, what you have been into, that frame of mind, where you have to use granite for all the platforms and things like that. So there are n number of materials that are available with better qualities and probably saving in cost.
Okay.
Because I always say that the new technologies will come with a rider of saving in cost.
Okay.
If not saving in cost, saving in time.
Absolutely.
So this is something which I'm trying to tell to most of these offices.
Okay.
And the fortunate part is most of them are receptive to it.
Wow.
And they just want to, they are just worried about the standard items as they call it, moving on to non-standard items. So making these non-standard items, if we use in certain projects, then they become standard items.
Okay.
Our actual, today, the movement that we have in our office is to make as many as non-standard items which are really required today for the kind of use of those things.
That's great. Okay. Quickly, Salim Saab, I mean, you have a very unique offering. You offer roofs, सॉरी मैं हिंदी में बात करता हूँ, आपके पास रूफ है, बढ़िया से बढ़िया सैंडविच पैनल है, यू हैव बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं. अभी हम लोग गवर्नमेंट इनिशिएटिव्स के बारे में बात किया, ओके? बट आपको एक साफ सीधा सवाल पूछता हूँ भाई, प्राइवेट कंसल्टेंट्स, आर्किटेक्ट्स, डिज़ाइनर्स, इनका क्या रोल है? इनको पटाना इम्पॉर्टेंट है या डायरेक्ट आप गवर्नमेंट से पटा लो? ये चेंज करने के लिए 80-20 मार्केट शिफ्ट करने के लिए, बिकॉज मेरा फीलिंग है ये कंसल्टेंट्स, आर्किटेक्ट्स इक्वली इम्पॉर्टेंट. प्लीज.
बिल्कुल, कहते हैं ना, इनके बिगड़ तो पब सीट इंस्टॉल करना बहुत मुश्किल है, क्योंकि
Okay.
इनकी गाइडलाइंस होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. और मैं मानता हूं कि इनका बहुत अहम रोल होता है इस चीज़ के लिए.
ओके.
तो 100% मैं श्योर हूं कि इन लोगों के बिगड़ आगे बढ़ना नहीं चाहिए, इनकी गाइडलाइंस में ही आगे जाना चाहिए.
और आपने गवर्नमेंट में भी सप्लाई किया होगा, राइट?
जी.
उस बारे में क्या विचार है आपका?
मेरा जो 34 इयर्स का जो जर्नी रहा है इंस्टॉलेशन से लेकर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग तक, मैंने ज़्यादातर काम जो है कि प्राइवेट सेक्टर में किया है. गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग मैंने सप्लाई किया हुआ है. सबसे बड़ा कंसर्न होता है कि वहाँ से रिकवरी, पैसे इतने टाइम में आएगा. हमने एक कभी खेड़ स्टेशन का PWD का काम किया है, 4.5 करोड़. रोज का रोना है कि लाडली बहन सब पैसा ले गई. तो लाडली बहन ले गई तो हम लोग कहाँ जाएंगे, हमारे लोग कहाँ जाएंगे? तो गवर्नमेंट में पैसे का लेट है, बट थोड़ा उस टाइम तक अपने अपने ऊपर है कौन सबर कितना टाइम तक कर सकता है, कितना किसकी कैपेसिटी है.
Great answer. So we spoke about private consultants, architects, designers. I mean, hugely involved in specifying this designs or constructions. We also spoke about government. Now there is a very key topic. I'm going to push it to Nikhil. Nikhil, how important are insurance companies in defining the specifications? Because I also believe that they're going to play a huge role. Because India is still a maturing market in terms of risk and assessing risk. And once it graduates, I think things are going to change. Please throw some light. Guys, listen to him. He's a key factor because he works out of Marsh. If you know his background, he was working with FM as well. Fantastic. Please.
So just to answer you straight, I'll give an example again. As simple occupancy or the business as simple as a mall. Okay, we are talking about sandwich panel. For all practical purposes, aluminum composite panels are also sandwich panels.
Agree. ACP. We call them
right?
ACP.
The
Yeah.
common acronym.
Yes.
Now, the client wanted to have alternate terms from international insurance market. Marsh as brokers helped them. We connected with international insurers, got 4 of them to get participated in their program of property damage and business interruption. And guess what? All 4, when they saw ACP with expanded polystyrene inside it as an core, they simply said, we are not participating in this program.
Wow. Can you name at least 2 out of the 4? Okay. All right.
So that is what is important. Now taking
Fantastic.
this,
Yeah.
now, one more example, taking this to an high-tech industry, again a live project. The first semicon project coming up, Fab, coming up in Dholera in Gujarat. Investment of about $10 billion.
Guys, please listen carefully. First semicon project of Tata, Dholera, Gujarat. How much is the investment? Can you repeat?
$10 billion in phase 1.
10 billion.
And probably in next 8 years or so, going to $35 billion at one location.
Wow.
Sorry?
Wow.
Now, 70% of this investment is getting funded by central government.
Crazy.
Okay. Now, believe me, there would not be any insurance industry who is going to write that business alone. There would be 20-25 insurance companies, right? They are called as leaders and followers in the insurance world.
Absolutely.
And when we had a road show with 10 of them, the specific questions which came were what he said, 4882, 4881, 4880, 4924, and I'll stop here. So I would just try to tell that this is what the international insurers would look at when it comes to panel. Yes, Abhijit said that primary functional requirements are key, but we also need to see the secondary ones or the allied ones, which is the fire and smoke issue, which come along with sandwich panel.
Great answer, yeah. So, guys, going forward, I truly believe that insurance companies and people like Nikhil are going to play a huge role in terms of developing or defining this market. Quickly, jumping on to you again. I mean, we also have seen a lot of issues and challenges on sites during installation of sandwich panels. I mean, I don't know what are the reasons for this. Are there substandard installation methods used in India, or there could be something else? Can you throw some lights? What could be the reasons, and how do we avoid those situations, please? Because you can have a great product if you've not installed it in the right way. If it's not performing, we can have problems. Be it PIR, rock wool, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a good question. See, the current challenge is that suddenly the manufacturing capacity has gone up, the demand has gone up.
Yes.
The skilled labor available in India is very limited.
Wow.
So that is the main challenge which is there.
Skilled labor is limited, you're saying?
Yes. So
it is depleting day by day, or it's stagnant?
it is stagnant actually.
Okay.
As far as I'm saying, it is stagnant, which needs to be, our focus as an industry. So as an initiative, what we have done is we have started RCET, that is Rinac Center for Excellence and Training,
Wow.
where we are taking freshers from diploma colleges, a batch of 15 to 30, and we train them intensively for 3 months
Wow.
at our cost, and then they are at their liberty to either work with us or start their own, or they can be part of any of the installers.
Wow.
So that initiative we have started, but it's not enough.
This is a fantastic initiative.
Because the capacity is growing.
Guys,
from,
a
it's
huge round of
almost
applause
doubling.
for Rinac. I mean, this is a very novel initiative.
Thank you. The capacity is almost doubling
Wow.
or more. We
Okay.
have 30 plus lines now.
Okay.
So we need to have more skilled people do a good job, which is as per industry standard. That should be our endeavor, and we should all work together in that direction.
Absolutely. I'll go back to ArcelorMittal on this. What are you doing on the same lines? Public initiatives to uplift the market.
I think the key.
Give me a good one, Tamotia. I mean, I heard Puyol, I heard the other people. Don't repeat the same ones. Give me a different good one.
I'll tell you what. I
Yeah.
think again, the know-how of how the product have to be properly installed is very critical.
Okay.
I think somewhere down the line, that link between the manufacturer and the installer is missing. So one is-
Manufacturer and installer, the link is missing.
Yes.
Okay.
So I produce a panel.
Okay, you are the manufacturer.
I'm being a manufacturer, and there is somebody who installs, third party who installs it.
Okay.
But then what's a proper guideline of installing is a very critical factor.
Okay.
It could be like pertaining to overlapping, it could be pertaining to the right tapes being used,
Okay.
so other solutions. Like typically we saw an example wherein the screws were being put onto the valley and not onto the crest.
Sure. So what are you guys doing to rectify these situations? How are you training the industry? I mean, what are the steps you're taking?
So first of all, I think we are internally creating certain modules,
Okay.
which is typically the installation modules which we are trying to create.
Okay.
And then we, again, intend to bring on the platform these installers and give this sort of a platform.
Okay.
We train them on installation. So it's a program for installers.
Great. So when are you planning to do this? Can you combine this with the next sandwich panel seminar?
I think it'll be much before that we do that.
Wow. I mean, let us know. At least we can market it so that we are taking some steps to uplift the market.
Absolutely.
Sure. There's a great initiative, guys. Fantastic. I think there's... Please. Hold on. I'll give you the mic.
Yeah, sir, I can add one thing on ArcelorMittal behalf.
Yes, sir.
We have one university called is the ArcelorMittal Initiative, NAMTech, that is in Gandhinagar.
Okay.
We are putting our own training center in Gandhinagar.
Okay.
Right now, that is in construction stage.
Wow.
But we have full-fledged hostel in IIT Gandhinagar. So
Wow.
we are giving 1 year training.
Okay.
Our new sandwich panel line where we are making it almost 15 people. We have trained them. All the ITI.
Free of cost?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Because rightly said by the gentleman from the Rinac that the skill manpower is very, very less.
Okay.
And we also found out we are the first in the country, but we found these issues, yes. So why not we should go with Namtech guys, with that Namtech person that is already in our ArcelorMittal initiative.
Okay.
So already these people are trained in that. So almost 70, 80 people they are training in per year.
Wow.
And we are going to absorb in either in ArcelorMittal or outside of the ArcelorMittal.
Fantastic. Great initiative, guys. Next time, I think we need to document this because these are great steps to uplift the industry. Yes, yes, please.
Really happy to see this discussion and points. The main thing which we are missing, which Mr. Srinivas very categorically mentioned in his keynote, devil is in detailing. See,
Devil is in
skill
detailing.
development, standard development, but understand one thing, and I followed this in my entire life. Every building is different. Every corner is different. Every partition is different. Every ceiling is different. Every roof is different. In sandwich panels, your shop drawings should cover each and every detail.
Okay.
Right from butyl sealant tapes to foam closures to X to Y screws and all those things. I think when Hitesh gave presentation, fantastic presentation. I think you all must have, being sandwich panel guys, thought कि ये single पत्रा उड़ गया, panel नहीं उड़ेगा. And second comment, Hitesh bhai, I think you should be careful कि 4 fasteners per square meter. Please, structural design is different. Purlin spacings are different. Uplift and all those things. मैंने खुद देखा है चाकन में. I think May is very highly susceptible, Deshmukh साहब, in Chakan for, I think, abnormal monsoon, cloud bursts and huge wind pressures. हमने stack करके रखे थे एक प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर पैनल्स. पैनल्स को विंड ने कम से कम 150 मीटर फेंक के रखा था. So please, the thing what we should do, Yassar,
Okay.
there should be proper detailing standards for each project, not standard detailing.
Taken.
Because I'll tell you, 1 minute.
Taken. Sir,
While commercials, एक minute, then this is a very sensible point and very serious point.
Okay.
Because at the end, we all fight for competition for prices.
Okay.
इसमें one lot करके डाल देते. And believe me, that starts, like Hitesh said, 10% cost of that, जो 90% damage करता है performance.
Perfect. Great. Point well taken. Okay. Sorry, बजा दो भाई. थोड़ा energy तो आएगा. Right. Okay, let me recap, guys. Great initiatives. Rinac, fantastic. ArcelorMittal, fantastic, guys. Pushing back to BNAL, because even you are a manufacturer. What are the initiatives you are taking similar to what Rinac and ArcelorMittal are taking?
See, first of all,
Okay.
as manufacturing
Okay.
supplier and installer,
So you also install?
yeah, we do.
Great. Okay.
We should not accept any, timelines.
Okay.
That is not, that will go against the solution that you are going to offer, number one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take 30 seconds for a classic example. We did a DRDO project
Okay.
a couple of years back.
Okay.
I do not want to be name that organization.
Please go ahead and name it. Sub.
No,
Others
we
also get
spent
business.
nearly 10 months for the engineering aspect.
Okay.
It's a 7-storied building by DRDO, completed in 75 days in Bangalore,
Okay.
inaugurated by our defense minister, full of 100 rock wool panel, 7 stories. Installation time was just 30 days,
Okay.
including shaft doors, everything.
So it was.
So it is purely detailing and designing, understanding the requirement before you accept a challenge.
Okay.
So there, it is from 3 years, not even a single complaint has come.
Okay.
So that is understanding and preparation and paying the installer on time.
Okay.
These are all the important challenges.
Guys, this is a big pain point. Paying people on time in India is a big challenge. Okay. If people get payment, I think job will be done on time. Agree?
Exactly.
Yes. Go on, please add.
I have a question. So, but you say that you completed in 30 days. So, do you think those 30 days were good enough for you to have that erected for the
75 days from foundation to building, 7-story building was completed in our own country in the year 2022. January 1st was the kickoff date of that project. 17th March, Rajnath Singh ji had inaugurated that building.
So the question.
Fire-rated building.
So the question is.
Yeah, I will.
The question
was it like the last 10 minutes tying up supplements tying?
Sir, from
Foundation
I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
the question is whether those 75 days were sufficient enough for you, or was it last 5 overs stretch in a 20-over match?
No, it is not that last 5 overs kind of a thing. For that, the kind of work that happened previously.
Okay. That's great.
But I'll tell you what, a very right question asked. Many times when you do that,
okay,
whether it's willingly or under pressure, or whatever you call it, you tend to compromise maybe on safety perspective.
Okay.
So I think that's a critical factor which need to be considered. I think.
Was it compromise, safety?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
The defense team was there.
Okay.
They will not even allow you, your mobile to be carried inside.
That's great. That's fantastic. Let us spark this. Quickly jumping on to Faisal साहब. साहब आप बताइए, आपने कुछ ऐसा initiatives लिया है to train the people to uplift the industry from your company? Salim साहब.
Yes.
बोलिए.
मेरी जर्नी तो 34 इयर्स का है, इंस्टॉलेशन का ही है.
Okay.
तो मैंने जो इंस्टॉलेशन किया है, जो लोगों को ट्रेनिंग दिया है.
तो आपको पैसा टाइम पे मिलता था या 6 months, 8 months, 12 months?
पहले मिलता था.
पहले मिलता था, अभी नहीं मिल रहा है.
बिल्कुल, अभी तो ऐसा है कि पैसा नहीं तो काम बंद.
ओके.
तो 34 इयर्स का जो मैं बता रहा हूँ कि इंस्टॉलेशन का जो किया हूँ, सबसे शिवकुमार सर ने जो बताया, एक्चुअली हम जब आए थे उस समय एजुकेशन भी जो आते थे इस काम को करने के लिए बहुत कम हुआ करता था. मैं खुद 5वीं क्लास प्राइमरी स्कूल से पढ़ा और 6वीं क्लास में जैसे ही टोंकिल टोंकिल लिटिल स्टार हाउ आई वंडर व्हाट यू आर आया तो मैं मुंबई चला आया. बट मैंने मेहनत किया और फोकस किया तो मैं यहाँ तक पहुँच पाया. मेरे कहने का मतलब हर बंदे को एजुकेशन के साथ उसका फोकस होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. अगर वो मैं आज मैं स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियर, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर, सिविल इंजीनियर को लाते हैं, बट वो अपने काम पर अगर वो फोकस नहीं करता है तो अल्टीमेटली वो सक्सेस नहीं होगा. तो मेरा कहने का मतलब एक इंस्टॉलर, जब हम एक अच्छा प्रोडक्ट रीनेक जैसे कंपनी से जब एक अच्छा हम FM अप्रूव्ड प्रोडक्ट की बात करते हैं, हम बात करते हैं
और बार बोलिए साहब प्लीज़.
PR की एक मिनट, PR की बात करते हैं.
yes.
तो हमें एक अच्छा इंस्टॉलर बहुत ज़रूरी है. इंस्टॉलर का मतलब क्या है कि जब हम अपने जिस आदमी को रखते, साथ में हमारे साथ इक्विपमेंट क्या है, जो हम किससे कटिंग करते हैं, स्क्रू मारते हैं, ये सब चीज़ें बहुत अहम हैं और इसके ध्यान में रखते हुए ही इंस्टॉलर को काम दे. सबसे बड़ा जो चीज़ है, बहुत कम रेट में सबको माल बहुत अच्छा महंगा लेना है, लेकिन इंस्टॉलर को बहुत कम देना है. तो ये तो फिर इंस्टॉलर भी वैसा ही मिलेगा.
ये हम लोग की गलती है ना साहब, हम लोग को डटे रहना है एक प्राइस पे. ऑल इंस्टॉलर्स पुट टुगेदर. ऑन द सेम नोट, आपको चैलेंज आता है मैन पावर के साथ? आर यू सीइंग challenges in terms of procuring manpower?
मेन पावर का चैलेंज कभी जब भी मई जून का महीना होता है उसमें ज़्यादा चैलेंजेस आता है. ऑफ सीजन जब होता है बारिश तो चैलेंज नहीं, आदमी होते हैं.
Great. Okay, we're going to pause here. Any questions, guys? 2 minutes, because after this we're going to go to our last topic. Please.
Mine is not a question, it's just a comment.
Please. All of us, सब लोग comment कर सकता है साहब.
Right. So the point here is that my suggestion as well to all companies is that when you are taking up a project, take up the complete responsibility of the project. Try not to just sell the panel and leave the installation to a separate installer.
Okay.
Take up the entire thing. You may want to split the supply and installation as different orders, but the entire responsibility of the panel and its proper functioning should be on the one who takes up the order. That is.
सुन रहे हैं ना आप लोग? ArcelorMittal.
So
Hoover is there,
this is
BNAL.
something where,
yeah.
I mean, when we do our projects, we insist that something like this happens. But that's what should happen in the market.
Because you can control the controllables. Yeah. What is the reason for this?
So because One is, in many cases, we see that when a company has supplied, and if there is a problem, the company is very quick to raise his hand and said, I have supplied good material. No, that fellow didn't really install it. So the point eventually comes up is that there needs to be a single point responsibility. And even if it means paying a little more in terms of installation costs, it is extremely necessary that the single point responsibility stays with the company. And then they are the ones who give the right drawings. They are the ones who ensure that the installation happens as per those drawings. And then they take that 1 point responsibility. If there's an issue, they are the ones who are going to be there. The installer may be there, may not be there, but the company still stays.
There is somebody at the back, I think they are raising.
I just wanted to counter that point because, and I hope you don't mind, but I tend to disagree with what you said. And the reason for that is because if you take the analogy of a car, and I always like to take an analogy of a car, the sandwich panel is like the tire of the car. So if you install the wrong tire on a wrong vehicle, it's not the tire manufacturer's responsibility to make sure that it runs all right. So from that point of view, you're partially right. Okay, fine. If the panel manufacturer or yeah, that's fine. But at the same time, you want to make sure whoever is installing the product, whoever is making sure their designers involved, their consultants involved, there is a responsibility, but it necessarily should not lie on the panel manufacturer. And you can at the same time define, the panel manufacturer can very well define that my product needs to be used in the car case, such and such building. It has to be installed a certain way. These are the components that come as part of my product. And also should be taking a systems approach rather than a product approach. So it shouldn't be just the panel, it should be the system, which should be very well defined, designed, and installed. Now the responsibility could lie with various people depending on how the project runs. In India, the basic difference is these are all nominated contractors certified like PEB. So manufacturers certify or nominate. So that is the basic reason why he's saying so.
Okay. Yeah. When it is coming to the manufacturers, so way back in 2015, 2017, we have a premium price for the sandwich panels. Now the sandwich panel manufacturer, almost we have crossed 50 plus continuous line is there in India. So now the prices has dropped down. Because of the price drop down, where we can able to see certain things, the installation error occurs more because they outsource it. This is the real fact behind this entire system is there. So there was a system called, it was around per square meter cost will be around roughly 275 to 350 rupees. Today you can able to do it below 100 rupees also. So these things, yeah. See, it is there. Why I'm trying to tell this is, when you come down and you compromise on something on the material or something else, you are compromising. And when you are taking this PWD, this Tamil Nadu Public Works Department for sandwich panel, dated on 22/7/2025, they have released the price of the sandwich panel is 30 mm thick PUF external wall panel per square meter ka cost, including of installation, is 2,386. What is the price now we are getting in the market? Just we need to have a check on it. So just I'm giving an insight. So when we reduce our price, then we reduce our entire thing.
If someone offers an explanation for that, they will land up somewhere. So please understand.
Yeah. Go on. I'll come back to the price. Please go on.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir. Please.
I'm Subodh Uplab here from
Yes.
ArcelorMittal and Facade.
Okay.
My question is to Prashant sir.
Okay.
Prashant sir, if any projects come to you, basically, as an architect, as a consultant, you have, and Nikhil sir also, there is some specific timeline given for each and every activity, from architectural design, costing, to installation, including all the activities. If due diligence is not given, the due diligence time is not given to the particular activity, then the entire burden lies on installation. Like Nikhil sir asked, was that 30 days enough? So that is the basic problem, that it depends upon the architect to convey it to the owner, that boss, the time is required for each and every activity.
No, I won't agree to that because in the market today, when the client lands in my office, he says, actually, it was wanted yesterday. and we are late by a couple of days to reach you. So I think we pass on the same thing to the contractors, you know. And starting with even this topic about the installation and the manufacturing, the trend is now EPC. I think everybody knows that word, where they want only one point contact, you know, one person responsible. I'm saying that if you break it down, you know, what we call breaking down system. So break it down to, let us say, curtain wall or partitions or, you know, whatever the products relating to sandwich panels. Why we further break it down into, you know, manufacturer, supplier, you know, transporter, and then
installer sub.
and somebody else has to take the onus of this. You know, this is going to be a lot of pressure on the project management team if it exists. And, you know, then they need to be trained for all these kind of things happening. Because I think it is manufacturing of the panel. Before that, of course, the designing and many other things happen. And then it is the supply part, the dispatch part, it has to be in sequence. And then the transportation. And we have a lot of issues as far as the transportation and the manufacturing unit distances are concerned. And then we have the installers. You know, if we want 4 or 5 agencies to take care of this, then I believe the EPC people will have to commit suicides.
Wow. Rightly put. Harshal, this is coming back to your point again, no? Single point contact, I think will be a key differentiator. Sorry, I have 2 more questions. Please go on.
Yeah, my name is Divin. I am representing Roofing Middle East from Sharjah. We are the leading manufacturer of sandwich panel and PEB. See, we are all talking about the manufacturing. So after manufacturing, there is a problem coming on the sandwich panel also. We have to discuss that also in the next. Because like mostly in India, I heard that we are using only PU. When it's come in PAR, it's a very sensitive during the manufacturing, right? So the problem, it will come after 2-3 years only. And installation, that is also a major role. We have to teach the people how to do installation and foot trapping on the panels, how people are working on that one. It will make the internal cracks and generate the bubbles. So we have to take care of the manufacturing also. We have to verify all the testers who is supplying the panels. We have to go for the additional test, compression test, everything we have to maintain, and we have to supply the panels. So in the next seminar, I think we have to include this one also, like the defects, what is occurring on the panels, how to solve these issues, everything.
Thank you. Good. I think we will take care of that.
Oh, no, this is a great question, Sab. We have, I mean, like he said, once you install, once you observe for 3-4 years, there are some issues with panels. And like he said, bubbling and some other issues, it has to be tackled in a serious way. Very good question. I think in the next session, we're going to include this. Thank you so much. And by the way, thanks for coming down all the way from Sharjah. We have a couple of others flying down from Dubai. I think we have Balbaki as well. Anyway, okay, here as well. Please go on, Sab, your question.
I'm Rajesh Gupta from Multicolor Steel. My one simple question. On behalf of a customer, who takes warranty for the whole system of sandwich panel erected as it is? I'm a customer. I give you order. It's a 10 crore rupee order. My building, you erect it. You supply the panel, maybe you have a erector. But my question is, as a customer, whom I approach, who stand warranty for the whole system of the panel and its erection?
Who stands warranty for the complete system?
Architect, or I go to the manufacturer, or I go to the erector, whom?
Yeah.
That is exactly what I think they were talking about. And I gave you example of the EPC contractor today, the trend. So somebody has to take that entire responsibility. It's not the architect. Architect is not much concerned.
Should take. I'm asking who is taking?
Someone, what he's saying is who's taking the warranty, who's taking the responsibility.
Manufacturing, you have put so much money into it. I'm also putting money into your product. Buying your product. But if you buy any small thing, you ask even for this also you order for warranty. Something goes wrong, you just throw it back. But where do I go? You erected my panels. So what is the warranty policy and who stands for the whole system? I'm not talking about the panels.
Who stands guarantee for the whole system?
Where do I approach?
That's the reason.
Whom do I approach?
See, Can I take this? I mean, that's the reason we are creating this mafia, okay? We are testing and certifying the panel. There is a manufacturer who's making the product as per our requirements, and there is an installer.
I'm the part of the mafia.
Yeah, of course. You
I
are
don't have-
going to
I
be
don't
part
have
of
the
the
answer.
mafia. Yes. I mean, you're going to stand with us and behave as part of the mafia and say, this is what we are giving you. Yes, sir. No. I agree. Right. Great question, guys. We're going to park this. I mean, any other questions? Archel. Yeah, coming back to your point, single point contact. We will take the responsibility. Kuch ho jaye, isko leke jao jail mein. Yes?
That's exactly what I was coming to when I said that it needs to be the company who is supplying also taking responsibility of the erection so that there is a single point responsibility.
Like he said, there are so many factors. Yeah, chemical supplier alag hai, steel supplier alag hai, installer koi aur hai, and जो screw मारता है ना, उसको कुछ idea ही नहीं है.
Correct,
उसको
but
सिर्फ
that's
torque
where-
का idea है.
That's exactly where the company comes into picture,
Yes,
right?
that's the
I mean,
reason
a
we
lot
want
of
to
companies
create a
here
mafia,
are
bhai,
actually
uplift
taking-
करने के लिए.
No, but a lot of companies here are actually taking entire projects and taking the responsibility.
Yes,
So,
agree.
I mean, it's not like...
Yeah.
There is one important thing, Gupta ji.
Yes.
आप PO accept करते हो, किसी भी से टंकी PO है, and that's what we all need to learn.
Sorry, yes.
That terms and conditions. Nobody goes through it. Legally क्या है क्या नहीं. Most of the multinationals they take care of this aspect.
अब insurance ले लो.
और वो नहीं उस पे भी आता हूँ. नहीं उसका
Seriously?
आंसर भी है सर, दोनों है. So वो उसमें आपके ऊपर डालते हैं मैन्युफैक्चर के ऊपर. You have to get that. वो पढ़ते नहीं हम. तो आपके इसमें होता है. दूसरा, yes, insurance. So we did Terminal 2 roof, 180 crores.
Insurance.
Including supply installation guarantee. Like he said, we charged around that time $50 per square meter extra cost, and we ensured that roof for 20 years. So अभी भी 20 साल नहीं हुए. It is insured. So there are such concepts available in the market. They have resolved it. There are suppliers in that particular. It is inverted roof with TPO membrane. It's a fantastic. That was the first time when I went to FM Global Labs in Rhode Island. I'm talking about 2008. So please read contract. आपका answer first आपको मिल जाएगा. उन्होंने already लिखा होगा. The major supply, the manufacturer is responsible. So it's all written there. हम यहाँ पे discuss कर रहे हैं. But failure में सब बाहर आ जाता है.
सब इंश्योरेंस ले लो.
सर ये सब डिबेटेबल होता है. इसमें आई विल टेल यू, and thanks to when I was working in Marsh and McLennan, I learned what is legal compliance. Ask Nikhil. Used to spend half the time with my. I'll give an example. I'll not name the manufacturer. We were giving consulting there, a big project, a big name, and they have put in on us unlimited liability, indemnity, unlimited. तो जब हमने फाइट किया, दे सेड कि 2,500 लोग हमारा ले रहे, आप क्यों नहीं ले रहे? अभी हम इनको गाइड कर रहे हैं. हमारा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है से X, हमारे कॉन्ट्रैक्टर का था 100X, बट आवर turnover globally was that time around $15 billion.
Okay, sorry, I'm going to cut you guys
It's
short.
very essential on your part to read those things.
We have short over time. Guys, I'm going to take 2 more minutes. We have not yet covered sustainability.
Can I have some comments?
Sure, please.
So what we typically do in the Europe,
Little louder.
So when we work with warranties in the system, for the system in the Europe, we have 2 types of warranty. One which is going with the product itself, we call it Smart Safe warranty. And then the second possibility is to work with a Smart Safe Plus. And this Smart Safe Plus warranty is going with a whole system, which is certified. So in our case, what we do is, typically when we consider the building envelope, for example, facades, and we apply our products, we apply the screws from a supplier. So we have an agreement with a screw supplier.
Okay.
We have a contract signed with the installers.
Okay.
If everything is going in the right way.
So you give them guidelines.
Yes.
This has to be installed as per this.
Exactly.
Otherwise, the warranty will be void.
Exactly.
Okay. I think this is something what Indian manufacturers
So
can
we
follow.
signed the warranty.
Okay.
And of course, it's not for free in the end, yes? So it's calculated in the price and so on. So this is the transparent way and fair way, I would say, what is done in Europe. Yes, for the system.
Great question. No. Okay. Yes. My boss is sitting right there. Yeah.
He's my best friend.
Okay.
For FM approved installations, say if I'm doing one roof.
Okay.
As PDK-SM.
Okay.
I'm approved for 1-120.
Okay.
Who's the responsible for entire performance?
Manufacturer. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you for taking.
Satish, let him answer. No. वो उनको बार-बार FM approved बोलता है तो repeat करता है तो तू answer करना.
Of course, manufacturer. Yes.
You all agree with me?
Yeah, I mean, he is a manufacturer. All of them are manufacturers. Guys, moving on. I mean, I just have 2 more minutes. Like I said, we have not even gone down the path of sustainability. Just let me finish this. I don't want to go down the path of sustainability because खाने के लिए अभी बहुत है. Like I told Nikhil, I think last time I came here, I was very disappointed because I felt this industry is undervalued, construction industry, undervalued, underpaid, okay? But standing here today, I'm very happy. Guess the reason why? भाई AI ने इनकी बैंड बजा दिया है भाई. Whatever software, services, सबकी बैंड बजा दी है. People are scared for their jobs. But guys, be thankful you're in an industry where a lot of jobs are going to come. You have to uplift, upgrade yourselves. Be prepared. Okay, on this note, Nikhil, I just want to jump on the topic of AI. What role is AI going to play in this industry? You already thrown some light on semiconductors, data centers. These things can generate huge requirements for sandwich panels. Yes?
Yes.
आपके लिए काम ही काम है भाई.
I think the way the industry is, and every project is different, every
Okay.
building is different, every sense of any project is different. I have a feeling that maybe I am an old timer. AI may not have that much of a role to play.
AI will not have an impact on this industry. Your quick words on this. Please, quick.
We can actually use AI for generating repetitive kind of drawings.
Wow.
So that way the work will be faster. So that is what I'm looking at.
Great. AI in terms of using drawings and calculations. Impact of AI on this industry. Quickly.
I think AI will add a lot of values.
Okay.
Definitely in terms of making compact designs,
Okay.
detailing. We were talking about connections.
Will it render consultants and architects jobless?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's great. So, yeah, that's a wrong question. But still, I told him. All right.
I think AI will help you in playing with your designs.
Help you in playing with designs? Come on, you're a manufacturer. And on terms of products, how will it help?
But then, you're not you're selling products, but you'll have to showcase your product somewhere on the building,
Okay.
right? So it helps you.
So will you use AI in terms of deciding your formulation, etc., itna hi hai, all automized, etc.?
That's on the manufacturing perspective, but then there is also a side which is between post-manufacturing and...
Because if you do this, I think the number of I would say, the quality can be improved a lot. The defects can be minimized. And like I said, 100%. Yeah, I think this you can do it. How about banal? AI and the impact.
Nothing more than design efficiency.
Nothing more
because
than
everything else is, manufacturing has its timeline requirement.
Okay.
Logistics. Because AI cannot transfer goods.
Okay.
And installation. So AI can play a role on that design.
And AI cannot install standing seam roof, sandwich panel. Can it install? No, right? बोलिए साहब, please.
AI से फ़ायदा भी हुआ है जो इस डिज़ाइन को लेके है. बट एक फ़ायदा सबसे बड़ा हुआ कि रात को 12 बजे भी आपको दिल करे कि कॉस्टिंग निकालना है तो अपने इंजीनियर को फ़ोन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है.
Wow.
AI का ही बेनिफिट ले सकते हैं.
Nice.
Fantastic. Great. All right, guys, you've been a fantastic audience. I mean, go on.
AI, I want to give one topic. Just AI will not.
घर को जाना है भाई. I mean, AI can't take us home.
AI will not take anybody's job if you are not adapting the AI into your life, because AI will not replace anyone's job. You need to learn the AI or you will be out of the job.
Great. All right. Like I said, guys, you've been a fantastic audience. I understand we have overshot time, 6:45. And when I was in school, I could not attend 5 classes on a stretch. You guys are adults and you guys are sitting here from 9 o'clock in the morning. Fantastic. We're cognizant of the fact that some of them have flown from Dubai as well. A big round of applause to the audience, guys. Fantastic. And thank you, panelists. Like I said, this was completely unscripted. Thank you for being so candid. Appreciate all your comments. And if I've made any mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Big round of applause to our company.
Thank you so much. I request the jury members to please stay back. I request Mr. Ajay Tambe to please kindly come on the stage to felicitate all our esteemed speakers for joining us. And I would also like to invite Mr. Vinod Bane along with him. Can we please have a round of applause? This is a company introduction from Middle East, BCI International. Can we please have the AV? We have a special AV to be... Thank you so much, sir. The final memento.